Hey guys, welcome back. What I'm going to do here is build some planters. I'm not sure if I showed them in any of the garden updates or not, but I've got some old beams from the deck, and I'm going to go through and cut them into 18.5-inch lengths, and then I'll piece those together to make the little planters. So the only thing I really need to be careful of is the screws in here. They're kind of worn out and rusty and not real easy to get out. I think I can probably cut around most of them, at least I have to this point for the ones I've made. I've been able to avoid them, so we're just going to keep doing that. Here we go. Cover your ears. So I have to do that a bunch more times. And then I'll show how I put them together.
After hit on 105.7 KOKZ.
I just mark it at both ends. That way when I pick it up to use it, it doesn't matter which end. Sometimes one end will fit a little better if I didn't cut it completely straight, or if there's a warp in the board. So I just mark it at both ends. It takes an extra second now, but when it comes to putting it together, and that's why I mark them on either side. I don't want that on top. It's easy to flip it. Got a screw here left on it. Beat that down in. Alright, there you go. Do that 8 or 9 more times and I'll have them done. Okay guys, this is what the planter is gonna look like. This is a 3-inch overlap, and I like it aesthetically, but I think, and maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems like it's more secure, more stable. If I just have the square, it's just a little easier to tip, even though it's a tall box. This just seems to give it that little extra stability. I don't even know if I'd need it, but I think aesthetically I just like it more. So I'm putting about 4 screws through. These pieces are 18.5 inches like I already explained. It's a 3-inch overlap. Occasionally I might put 5 screws in. I think I did it on one of these boards is split here. So I think I actually have 5 screws. Yeah, this one here actually has 5 screws in it. So, but that's pretty simple. It holds roughly about a cubic foot of dirt. So, one of these bags of dirt is enough to fill it. So here are the planters. This is what I'm doing with them. And I'm not worried about that they're sitting level. It's fruit picking time. Will and Cecilia are picking cherries. It's one of their favorite jobs. They love it. I'm surprised they're not turning around because they really don't love it. But it's one of their jobs. This job is tough for Will because he's colorblind and he can't see all that red in there. Can you guys see him? Celia, you're gonna have to climb up there and do the picking. He can't see the red in there. Okay? There's a whole bunch of them up there. I decided I would do a video putting this in. It's a clothesline. One of those kind of umbrella type that fold down when you're not using it. You can take it out of the ground in the winter. It comes with this little black tube that you're supposed to put into the ground, and then it has a cap on it so debris can't get in when you take the umbrella out, the clothesline umbrella out. But 6 inches, wet soil, heavy clothes, any kind of wind, I'm just worried it would tip over or get crooked too easy. So I'm going to go with a couple of feet of 1.5 inch PVC. I'm going to glue a cap on the end so it doesn't fill up with dirt from this side, from the bottom side. And then I'm going to put a threaded female end on and a cap so when we do take it out we can put that in. Take it out to mow, that kind of stuff. We can put that in and we won't have to worry about debris getting inside and filling it up from the inside. There were no instructions that came with this box. It was the last one they had. It was open. It seems pretty self-explanatory, so we're just going to go with it and put it up. I had one of these in college, so I get how they work and how they kind of get installed. And the reason we're going with one again now is because it's the time of year when our municipally owned utility, and maybe other companies do this too, but in summer they shoot the rates up. Your electrical rates go sky high, like double. So we do laundry probably 12 to 14 loads a week, pretty easy with 4 kids. We have an electric dryer, so that we just use a ton of electricity for that. And then if you're using the dryer, that heats in the house, and then it heats the house up more. So it encourages you to want to use your air conditioner, which causes more, right? You're spending more on electricity. So the bottom line is I'm doing this to save money. I'm not spending, or we're not spending that kind of money which seems senselessly to the utility company, you know. Anyway, I'm sure that their point is to encourage people to do this or to roll them dough. I don't know what it is, but let's get started. Let's go outside and glue this together and get it driven into the ground. Come on, let's go. You know, it's funny, when I was a kid, this is how we dried our clothes all summer long. And I despised having to go hang clothes and take them off the clothesline. I get why my parents did it now. With a bunch of boys in the house, they're dirtying clothes and going through clothes constantly. This isn't my favorite, you know, clothes on a clothesline. I don't really like that feel. But in the interest of saving money, I'm just fine with doing this. Of course, I go outside to do this and it's starting to sprinkle, so I'm going to want to hurry it up. It's like my cement has seen better days. I think I have another one in there. So we'll let that dry and then I'll pound that in. Okay, to start with, I figured out part of the problem, why the box was open. There were no instructions. I'm pretty sure somebody bought this and brought it back. This does not stay up here. This doesn't engage well enough, and I'm afraid if we get clothes on here, that this little clip here isn't going to be enough to engage in that little knob, and it'll slide down because it wants to slide down just standing it up. If I push it in, it'll stay a little better like that, but you know, my kids are going to be running this. I don't want to deal with stuff falling and breaking. So all I'm going to do, all I've done is I took an old hinge pin from a door hinge, went to the drill press and drilled a hole in there so I can put this cotter key in there. So all I need to do, well, I thought I checked that. All I need to do is drill through, and I'm just going to drill through here. Put that on there, put the key on it. And it can't fall any farther down. So what I need to do here, because that's two different pieces. Now, from my experience, I know on a windy day, if you have clothes on here and you can't get out and get them taken off right away, that just like any umbrella, it'll get underneath and lift up and carry away and throw it around. So I'm sure this was meant to be so you could take it down and store it. But I'm going to drill a hole through here. And I'm going to put one of these. That way I can take it out easy enough and pull it out if I want. But it's going to secure it, and the wind will have to lift it and pull it out of this tube. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the tube down here where this shaft goes into the tube. So I'm going to secure it to that, right? Just a step bit. One more. right. One more. Well, that's not going to pull out of there. Now I need to drill through here. There you go. Okay, so what I've done is I started digging the hole with a shovel, and I got down, I don't know, 12 inches, 14 inches or so, and then it's wider. And I'd have to keep digging the hole wider to go deeper, so I just grabbed the postal diggers. And we're going to keep going on. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.